Good almost afternoon, Live Love Oils. I am Michelle White, and today I'm going to talk to you about the emotion blends. So this is probably my personal favorite, just because I use them so much throughout the day. And I love the idea of when people start using oils for aromatic purposes. So they're just really hoping to bring in a new aroma within the home. And then they start to discover that the more they use their oils, the more they peel back the layers of their emotional health. And then they can really tap into them and discover different things that they are feeling and how to address them positively. So first of all, the Emotions blends consist of 6 proprietary blends by doTERRA, which I love, and I'm going to break down each one of them for you. So they come available in the 5 ml. You can buy them individually, or you can buy them in this really cool kit. And then you also have the opportunity to buy them in the touch rollers, and you know that our doTERRA touch rollers are beautiful. They have this really nice metal roller bottle, and they just go on so easily. So if you are using the touch roller, pulse points inside the elbow crease, behind the ears, back of the neck, bottom of the feet, all really nice places to apply. If you are into addressing different chakras, then you could use your touch roller in those different areas as well. And then if you are using the 5 ml, then you have the aromatic or topical option, which is really lovely. And there's, hi Carol, and then there's a few other fun things that you can do. So I'll kind of talk about how we use them, the different oils as I go. And then I just wanted to touch base really quickly. There's also books out there that address all the different emotions. So for instance, if there's an oil that you're not loving, I highly recommend looking it up and then finding out what the oil is all about. And it may actually just be a triggering point for you and an opportunity for you to use your oils while you are addressing those different things in your life. And I can very honestly say that since I started using the oils, I have found that my personal growth has just completely changed, because I, again, have these really positive opportunities to be like, okay, I'm going to sit in this feeling, but I'm going to help myself at the same time while I'm using the oils. So let's dive in here. The first oil I am going to talk about, I have 2 different notes going on here because I wanted to make sure that I really kind of show up for you properly today. Okay, the first one I'm going to talk about is Motivate. So Motivate would be known as the encouraging blend. It's fresh, it's clean, it's minty. I really like this one in the diffuser in the mornings. And I love it for a good cardio workout, especially if you're not feeling it. This is amazing to just pop in the diffuser, a couple of drops, apply a couple of drops behind your ears, and then off you go. So it helps you seek feelings of confidence. It helps you with your courage. And because it's the mint and the citrus, it's just a very encouraging combination. Kids love this blend. They find it really happy. And speaking of kids, when my twins were little, so we started using oils when they were 3, I used to actually line these oils up, and then at the end of their day, preschool, kindergarten, grade 1, I'd be like, which oil do we want to use today after school? And it would be so interesting because maybe they would pick Cheer because they were really happy and they were feeling great. Maybe they would pick Forgive, and then that would open up the opportunity for me to be like, why do you need Forgive? Like, what's going on? And then they would basically unfold the story of what happened at school that day, and we were able to address it in such a beautiful, positive manner. So instead of being like, how was your day? What's going on? Lining up the oils and letting them pick was really empowering. And now my kids just go to the oils, and I obviously see what they're up to, and then we kind of carry on our conversation from there. So the next oil I want to talk about is the Inspiring blend, and that's Passion. Passion, as you know, is great for the bedroom, but it's also a really good oil for creativity. So it's a little bit warm. It's got a little cinnamon in it, so it's just got that natural, like, heightened feeling. But I do really like it for creation mode, so I will pop it in the office when I am working on different graphics that I'm making or putting together presentation and that kind of thing. So passion is not only for love, it's also for getting creative. The next oil is peace. Probably my favorite, like, hands down. I use peace a lot. It counteracts occasional feelings of fear, promotes feelings of peace, composure, and contentment. It provides reassurance when anxious feelings overwhelm your emotions. Peace has also been, there's been some great testimonials from parents and kids in regards to helping them just, like, not stifle their outbursts or anger or lack of focus, but able to control it better and take that deep breath and have a moment. And I think that's, like, one of the most positive things about incorporating emotional oils into your care, is that you can see somebody's having a big moment, and I can literally just put a drop in my hand, rub my hands together, walk up to them and start massaging their feet or rubbing their back and just being like, okay, what's going on? Like, how can I help you? And even if they're opposed to you applying oils on them, you can simply just rub them on yourself, like down your sleeves, through your hair, over your own heart, and then just give them, like, the biggest hug and envelop them, like, just put it around them and allow them to inhale that. And I promise you, within seconds, it's going to be just this natural relief for both of you. And then again, they are able to just take that moment, feel their feelings. We want our kids to feel our feelings. We want to feel our feelings, and then address them, right? So that is what, like, these allow you to take that time out and really work through the process, instead of what we maybe have been taught to do is just, like, shove them down, ignore them. It allows us to really sit in them and process, so they don't keep coming back up, and we can actually heal. Speaking of healing, the next one is console. So console is it's a little bit earthy, I find, but it helps counteract emotions of grief, sadness, and hopelessness. I know a lot of people are feeling that right now, and I personally have been using Console so much in my bath. It's the comforting blend. So it's going to promote grounding and calming effects, and it's going to give you comfort and hope. And for kids, you could put it in their Play-Doh, you could put it in their sensory bins, you could add it to a linen spray and just spray their beds if maybe bedtime is a hard transition for them. You could even spray it in their books, so when they're looking through their books, the smell's just coming off. Again, like, just really little subtle touches throughout the home can make all the difference. Cheer. This is my husband's favorite blend. It's the uplifting blend. He loves it in his office. It counteracts negative emotions of feeling down, blue, or low. It promotes feelings of optimism, cheerfulness, and happiness. And again, I find that this is a really, this is a fan favorite for children as well, because it is just kind of like sunshine in a bottle, and it's going to make you feel really good. A little goes a long way, so 1 or 2 drops in the diffuser, maybe in the morning, would be a great one. And then last but not least is the renewing blend, which is actually called Forgive. And I know some of you that are on here right now, oh, yeah, I know Lindsay, right? So Lindsay and I traveled to Guatemala together, total side story, and we bagged cardamom, and my cardamom bag was this one here, and then we wrote messages to our families, and then we traveled alongside the bags to go to the distillery and watch them be distilled there. So full circle moment. I love it in my office. It always just reminds me of who doTERRA is, and just what a beautiful company we are all part of. And if you buy doTERRA, you are part of it too. So thank you for giving back and being part of our co-impact sourcing movement. Last but not least, forgive. Again, the renewing blend counteracts negative emotions of anger and guilt, promotes feelings of forgiveness, promotes feelings of contentment, relief, and patience. And I think forgive and console could probably be two of the most important oils right now, because we find that we are in a place of constantly having to forgive society, the government, the virus, the every single thing going on around us, just our change of life, and the world. Like, the world is just crazy right now, and we as oil users have tools. And if there's anything you take from this live today, I want to remind you to grab your oils and use them. Make roller bottles, make sprays, talk to your kids about them, and be proactive is the most important thing, because it is so easy to let our day spiral into negativity. But when you know, if you create a habit, so I'm learning about habit stacking right now, so this is my last point. If you were to say to yourself, every morning as my coffee's brewing, I'm going to set up the diffuser with a very positive blend, like cheer or motivate or passion, and you just did that every morning, and then you started to explore a little more and mixing and matching, you are taking the right steps in the direction of taking back a little bit of control and creating happiness within the home. And this is our job. This is what we're supposed to do. As the oilers in our home, we have the tools. We just need to put them into play on a consistent basis. So think about something you do no matter what every morning. Maybe it's brush your teeth. I'm going to brush my teeth, make my bed, put on the diffuser. Every morning I'm going to do those three things. Being really specific about how you're going to stack the diffusing habit is going to be really helpful. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope that you all have a really beautiful day. If you have any questions, pop them below. Again, all the oils are on the website. And just so you know, at the bottom of each oil, there's something called a PIP. So it's a product information pamphlet. You can click on that little word that says PIP, and the whole description about the oil will pop up, where it's sourced from, all the oils that are in it. They're really cool, and a lot of people don't realize that we have them there. Thank you.